Tonal is the most advanced piece of consumer fitness equipment ever created. It's literally like having an entire gym and a personal trainer in your home, powered by machine learning. The way this works is, you remember, if you take two magnets and put them next to each other, they'll kind of push apart. That's your magnetic force. Well, if you use a magnet and an electronic magnet, an electromagnet, it turns out you can create a lot of force that way as well. So when you're pulling on that cable of Tonal, you're actually pulling a regular magnet through an electromagnetic field controlled by a computer. And we're using millions of calculations per second to adjust that electromagnetic field so that it feels just like a weight machine. Growing up, I was literally the chubby 7-year-old kid with glasses who could code and always loved technology. But by the time I was 35, my health was in disarray. I was diagnosed with sleep apnea. I had type 2 diabetes. And I got to a point where I'd been struggling with my weight, and I knew I needed to do something. So I did something pretty drastic. I quit my job and I spent the next 9 months losing about 70 pounds. And that was the journey that ultimately led to Tonal. So I really wanted to get this giant strength training machine I wanted to shrink it down into something that could fit into my one-bedroom apartment in San Francisco. And I realized that the reason this machine was so big was because it relied on big metal plates and gravity to work. And being an electrical engineer, I figured maybe there's a way to use a little bit of electricity to generate force. So I went home that day and I ordered a bunch of parts and strapped them to my kitchen counter. And about 3 months later, I had the first working prototype of Tonal's digital weight systems. And then we use machine learning to extrapolate from those 4 movements the recommended weights for every movement in our system. From that point forward, anytime you do any movement on our system, we evaluate how well you did at that particular weight, and we adjust the weight up and down automatically. And so as you get stronger, the weights automatically progress up. If you're having a bad day, the weights automatically progress down. So we have 8 coaches on our platform, and they come with a variety of backgrounds, styles, and personalities. We film every single day. We're releasing new programs and new workouts every single week. All of this is to make sure that no matter who you are, there's always content for you, and you never get bored. You never have to do anything a second time.